It is something special about the place. It's the people, it's the location, it's that dedication that everybody who works at the school has for the students who attend it. I don't think I'd be the same person had I not gone to Geneseo.
I am very passionate about connecting with people and connecting people to one another. And so that kind of comes across in my research, comes across in my teaching, comes across in my hobbies. I love to travel, and as a cultural anthropologist, I get to travel a lot. But really, just feeling like I'm creating closer connections with other people and helping people create those connections for themselves is something I feel really strongly and passionate about.
A lot of the values that I experienced as a student at Geneseo, I now carry on as a teacher at Chicopee Comprehensive High School. Between the chemistry program and the School of Ed, I was able to learn a lot about the chemistry itself so that as I was a teacher, I knew what I was talking about in the content area. But then the School of Ed helped me convey that in ways that make it stick for students. I learned from a lot of my professors to first be human. Dr. Keegan at one point said that nobody learns from someone they don't like. And so I think about that often. It's one thing to walk into a room and know a lot about what you're teaching, but I think it's much more important for you to know a lot about the students that you're teaching.
When I see students abroad, whether in Cuba or in Brazil, having interactions with people that they never would have met before in their lives, seeing things that are completely new and different, hearing about people's experiences, it's like I see that light bulb go off, and students really get a sense of, this is who I am in the context of a greater world, rather than just in the context of Geneseo or in the context of my hometown.
Hands down, being a student athlete has done the most for me in my time here at Geneseo. Both my parents in high school and in college played sports. They both actually went here, and my brother also went here a few years before me, and he was on the soccer team. And so just growing up, I had to look up to both of them and my brother, and it really pushed me to be the best I could be. The feeling of a team and how close you get, not only like on the field, and just knowing that if you mess up or you're having a bad day, you have 20 girls that are going to be there for you to pick you up, but off the field, that carries over as well. The soccer's great, and I love playing the sport, but the connections I make through soccer and all the friendships that it has given me is for sure the best part.
I think Geneseo really has changed my life for the better. I've really gained so much confidence. I've gained so much knowledge, gained so much experience in the real world. I'm passionate about my research that I'm doing. I started doing research last year with Dr. O'Donnell in his cancer lab. I thought, this is a great way for me to have impact. I think Geneseo has absolutely prepared me. I've personally been involved in the bio program, and non-academically I've been more involved in clubs, gold, other leadership experiences that have helped me become a great leader too.
We here at Geneseo, whether it's faculty or staff or administration, have the responsibility to kind of mentor the students through that process of self-exploration and self-definition, right? Figuring out what the students want for themselves, what they want, not just for their careers, but for their lives after college.
Ever since I was little, I've been really passionate about just trying to make a difference. Geneseo definitely helps me make that difference, definitely all my classwork, but even more than that, just the alumni network. I've now had 2 internships, and when I walk in and I say, oh, I'm a student at Geneseo, immediately people are like, oh my God, you go to Geneseo, you must love it. So it's a really good reputation to have in your kind of back pocket, and it keeps me driving to keep that good name going.
So I think that faculty at Geneseo make a choice to teach here. That means faculty are driven and passionate about sharing their experiences with students, involving students in research, giving students experiences outside the classroom, and helping them make their way in the world.
So the people that I interact with in Gold program, they also end up being excellent leaders in the future, and they go on to lead other people. So I think that whole cycle is very rewarding. A career of service is something that, it helps everybody around you. And I think that if you're going to do something, it should have some meaning, it should have some impact. We only live once, and you want to make that great. And you want to make it great by helping other people.
I come back to campus often because I'm nostalgic. It's comfort. You feel like you're home when you're back on campus. My experience at Geneseo was with people who are passionate about what they do as well. And I feel like I need to share that with others. It's really fulfilling. Many of my students, it seems like, are still involved in chemistry or teaching in some way. It tells me that I had the impact on them that my teachers at Geneseo had on me. And for me, that's worth a lot.